Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we just picked up this 271 downpipe. So let's unbox this. I already started, I opened it. Alright, so here's a look at the downpipe. It comes with two brackets because you don't use the factory ones. You have to swap out to these. Studs and nuts to go to the front pipe, and this here, your warranty information, product information, sticker, and here's the downpipe itself. Everything now made by 271 is catted because of EPA requirements, so everybody's going catted route now. PRL's all catted, everything's cats only really. So this is going to be my first time working with 271 and using their products. I got the downpipe here now. I have their 90A rear mount on the way, and we're going to see how this install goes with this downpipe, which I assume everything is going to be good. It looks like high quality, nice piece. I've had PRL products in the past. I use that on all my 10th gen stuff, so that was high quality. This doesn't seem any lesser quality of PRL. It looks like it's pretty well exactly on par with PRL products, so I'm happy to be giving these a shot. So yeah, downpipe, rear mount. Whenever they drop an intake, I'm probably gonna go with 271 again. I'm gonna wait for their intercooler to come out with the charge pipes. I'll probably grab that. Once I get one, I kind of like just to, if I try this one product and it's fine, it's good, and I like it, then usually I'll stick with the same brand throughout the build. So as long as they make all the products that I'm looking to get on this car, then I'll probably stick with them and use their whole lineup. Like with their 10th gen, they have everything. They have the turbo inlet pipe, turbo, intercooler, downpipe, front pipe, everything. They teased their exhaust. I'll probably grab that as well. It looks awesome. It sounds great too, the little teaser video I seen. But yeah, so this is gonna get rid of this probably super restricting factory cat. So anyway, we'll get started on the install. These clamps got to get off. Move that hose. Probably 14 mil. Take this heat shield off. Take that heat shield off. I could probably do that after I drop it down. Move there's three little wire hangers here. Remove the wire from there. Grab the O2 socket. Take the O2 sensor out of the downpipe. Disconnect it right here, and we'll jack the car up. Take the heat shield off, or not the heat shield. Take the shield off at the bottom there, and we'll get access to that and drop it down. But really, it shouldn't be that bad as long as these the studs going from the turbo to the downpipe are fine, which I assume they will be. There's only 3,000 kilometers on the car, and I have PB blaster to hit the studs before I take them off, and I just had the car for a drive, so there's some heat to it. So anyway, let's get it started. Alright, so I can't video this and work on it really at the same time unless I just put the camera in a shitty spot. So anyway, this is here. Phillips, loosen them out. This pulls off. Where's it at? O2 sensor. There's 1, 2, 3 spots that it's held. You just pull it out. You can see here, goes in these black rubber, goes in the groove there. So pull them out and it is connected here. So you just unplug that, move that out of the way, and after that there is 3 12 mil bolts, so holding the heat shield. So 1, 2, and 3 right there. So back them out. I'm going to finish backing them out and take that off. Okay, those 12 mils are out, so this, and just lift out, put that out of the way somewhere. Probably put it over here just so I can keep track of everything. Alright, so next, this bracket here that holds your O2 sensor wire. Let's see if I can get this down here well enough. So this right here is a 10 mil. So crack that, back that out, and this bracket will come off. Alright, so that's backed out there now. And like I said, just a 10 mil there, and this bracket will come off. Alright, I forgot to record this part, but we're taking off the plastic shield there and the metal shield there. Anyway, there is 6 plastic clips towards the front, 4 Phillips heads, and then there is 4 flatheads. I forgot to video it, so I will throw up a picture right now and you guys will see what ones need to come out. But anyway, right now we are at the point these brackets got to come off. 14 mil, 14 mil, same with here, 14 mil and 14 mil. And then once those are off, then we have 1, 2, 3 14 mils going from the front pipe to the downpipe. So we're going to get that done now, and then we are back up to the top to get it disconnected from the turbo. Alright, so bolt out from the downpipe, same thing here, out from the downpipe. Now it's just alright, so this is backed off. Two and 3. So now, as you can see here, the front pipe is separated from the downpipe. So now we're going to move to the top. Alright, so we're back at the top. This is what I use to spray the nuts and studs, or the nuts, the studs, the bolts on the downpipe. So this is pretty well backed off now. That's loose. You can see here, that one's loose. That's another nut. And then way down here, there's another one. Anyway, they're all loosened off. I used the O2 socket, back that off. So O2 sensor, And all right, I'm gonna take those two nuts off, take those two bolts out, and I'm gonna pull the downpipe. All right, downpipe's out. And right now we are working on, we're gonna 12, 10, 10, 10, and another 10. So 4 10s and a 12 will get rid of this heat shield, and we're gonna take that off and transfer it over onto the 271 downpipe. Alright, so we got the heat shield off. I'm about to put it on this, but I wanted to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the OEM versus the 271. So this is basically cat from here to here. I don't know if you can see that, probably not with the light, but anyway, it's like right there, where this is way up here. Obviously you can tell by the casting, but yeah, I just wanted to give a side-by-side comparison of the two. Got the O2 sensor in, that's tight. I'm gonna put the heat shield on now, and then we're gonna mount it to the turbo. All right, so 271, they have 4 10 mils on the downpipe when you get it, so you just back them off, put the heat shield in place, and use 1 2 3 4 10 mils. And there is one spot down here, but you don't use that, just for a heads up. Anyway, now I'm going to drop it in the car. Alright, so we're back at the top of the car. 271 downpipe is in. These are all tightened, so same thing. We're starting to reverse the order. I pushed the downpipe up from the bottom, got it on the studs, threaded them in, threaded everything just hand tight, snugged everything up. O2 sensor was already tight before we got over here. Heat shield's on, that's tight. And oh, I put on this the O2 sensor, the wire bracket, and that is just 1 10 mil right there, and that gets that. So anyway, we are going to connect the O2 sensor, and then we're going to get at the bottom, we're going to put the mounts that go from the downpipe to the block, and then install the studs down there and get it connected to the front pipe. Yeah, before I forget this step, so we got the lower heat shield on, and now we're at the upper heat shield, so that goes over this piece here. And there's two 12 mils. There's 3 12 mils that come out of the OEM one, but here you're only going to use 2. We're going to put a 12 mil here and a 12 mil here, so it's going to sit like this. You can see. Anyway, yeah, we got them started here. That one's snug. That one's snug. So I'm going to tighten them up, and I'm going to put this hose back on, going from the turbo inlet pipe to the airbox. Alright, heat shield's tighten up, and the hose for the airbox and the turbo inlet pipe is back on. So everything else is going to be underneath. Alright guys, so we're back underneath the cart. We installed the 3 supplied studs by 271. We installed those, and then we installed the nuts, tighten everything up. And you don't, oh yeah, you don't use the OEM ones. So 271 comes with the studs, and then it comes with 15 mil nuts rather than the 14s on the OEM. So use them, use the 15s that they supply, tighten that up, and then they have these supplied brackets. So there's 2 of them, one for the driver's side, one for the passenger side, and you reuse the OEM the OEM 14 mil bolts. So I don't know if you can see it over there. Anyway, that is it for down here. Everything's sealed up perfect. These mounts for the downpipe, bolt holes matched up perfectly, front pipe matched up perfectly to the downpipe. It was perfect fitment. Everything lined up perfectly. The downpipe to front pipe, the downpipe mounts, what else? The heat shield, upper and lower, everything fit perfect. But the only thing left now, alright, GoPro died, so like I was saying, everything fit perfectly. Heat shield fit perfect at the top, upper and lower fit perfect. The mounts from the downpipe to the block lined up perfectly. Downpipe to the front pipe perfectly. Everything worked out perfect. It was super easy install. Super easy install. Hats off to 271. They make, my experience with this product is so far so good. Now I'm going to start the car and take it out for a drive. So let's start it up.